Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. Foreign work authorization has unfortunately been a major issue on the lips of many the past week or so, or at least those sort of in the periphery to this channel. And I thought of making this video after reading a recent comment on one of our prior videos. And it was a comment when we were talking about a recent raid on a firm down in Phuket that involved nominee companies and also companies that were engaging in restricted occupations in Thailand. So, quoting directly from that comment, wait a moment, I've encountered many non-Thai real estate agents. Are you saying foreigners can't be real estate sales agents? Does this apply to Americans as well under comity? I think they meant amity, the U.S.-Thai amity treaty. So I wrote back actually a comment there, and I'm just going to quote it, and then I'll go into it a little further. They are operating illegally. All brokerage and agency work occurring domestically in Thailand is prohibited under Section 19 of List 1 of the Prohibited Occupations Decree. I'll go ahead and put a link to that. Well, we'll go ahead and put it up here on this video, just show you the decree. I've quoted from it previously, but again, List 1, and that's Section 19 of the Prohibited Occupations Decree. Quoting further, matters pertaining to real estate are also specifically precluded under the terms of the U.S.-Thai Treaty of Amity. So again, as we've discussed in prior videos, yeah, anything having to do with land trading, land ownership, again, brokerage, agency. Brokerage and agency is specifically mentioned in the Restricted Occupations Decree, which was promulgated in 2020. So it's not like this is some archaic thing that nobody's aware of. No, this has always been out there. And yes, anything having to do with real estate, foreigners have always been precluded from operating in that space. I thought that was pretty well known. But yet again, as we've discussed, this can be a big misnomer, and it can be especially sort of, well, misleading, quite frankly, for many foreigners here in Thailand. And what I mean to say is there are a lot of people that come into Thailand and think they're dealing with somebody, and quite honestly, they really are not qualified to be doing that. And real estate is a perfect example of this. That is something that is restricted to the Thais and the Thais only. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get burned in the comments for all of this stuff, and that's to one degree or another okay, but at the end of the day, yes, the term protectionism is not inappropriate when talking about these kinds of rules and regulations, but at the end of the day, that is what Thailand is trying to do. They're trying to protect their domestic labor force, and they're trying to protect these sort of white-collar administrative jobs, if you want to call them that, sort of white-collar middle-class jobs, if you want to call them that. They are, intentionally trying to protect that. And that's what's going on here, and the law is pretty clear on that fact. So for those who are interested in that, I'll put a link in the description below to the actual decree itself, but we'll go ahead and throw it up here so people can see it. And yeah, that's basically what you're dealing with. And again, I know that this may cause some folks some consternation, but this hasn't been an unknown quantity. This is out, as you can see on the Department of Employment website, the Thai Department of Employment website that we're citing here. That's the English language version. This is not, again, out there. It's in the public sphere, and I always kind of get a little peeved at the expression, ignorance of the law is no defense, but that is true. At the end of the day, if you're going to come someplace and live and you are not going to look up what, you have an ability to do, it's kind of on you if it turns out that what you're doing is illegal and you just never were aware of it. So that's kind of where things stand on that. And if anything changes with respect to that, we'll certainly keep people updated on this channel as the situation evolves.